Hello again, gamers. Here we are with our second video of top 10 open world games for you. This is the second set of this series, and let's jump directly to our games. Only Up Parkour. Only Up is a puzzle, sort of adventure, sort of parkour game. It's very simple, not very expensive. If you inquire, it's fairly well loved, with mostly positive reviews. It seems to be set in Brazil. We play as a little Brazilian boy, and this is the world, and it kind of says, don't look up, just get to the top. You'll wonder what awaits you there. You can choose your character options. You can be a girl, a little pygmy creature, wear a space helmet, or just wear my mask again. There's a night mode there, and there's a timer counting the time you're playing. Everything seems to be frozen. It doesn't hold your hand, so you're left to figure things out as you go, whether you're scaling walls or jumping across ledges. The parkour feels smooth and satisfying, but there's this constant tension, the fear of falling. Luckily, you won't die if you take a tumble, though getting back up can be a bit of a chore. I'd say it is a challenge worth taking. Survive is an open-world sandbox that features the utmost fun of building and surviving. Here you get to discover a game world where you can build a house with an amazing view, use sci-fi tools, and drive vehicles. I found the weather system very realistic, day and night cycle, bringing the game to a new level. You can fight like a lone wolf against the environment in survivor mode, or just build a base in creative mode. There's scope to choose. It also allows players to construct everything from simple homes to futuristic bases using a wide range of materials and tools. With over 500 blocks to craft and build, the variety is impressive. The inclusion of sci-fi equipment for mining, fighting, and digging adds depth to the experience. I really like the concept and the movement system. The gameplay is neat, but it can get repetitive. Perhaps making the fight system more entertaining, we do gain items from them, and adding more building possibilities would help dot. The adding of nighttime monster attacks would further heighten the stakes and provide more complexity. In a short game of opening doors, you stroll through a wonderful universe, collecting money and delight to unlock doors and progress. The game is a 3D adventure game in which you go through a slightly surreal world collecting money and delight, and attempting to open the door and proceed. Do not fear, there are no tough activities, vicious monsters, or too complex riddles. The story will advance in proportion to your pace of walking. The game itself wasn't that difficult, though I wouldn't say it's that easy either. It took me a few hours to finish it, because I kept getting lost while trying to find the golden key. But overall, it's a really great app dot. The most difficult part of the game was finding the golden key, but once I got it, I was led to the purple key, which was the most magical part of the game, because there was a hidden path that led up to it. In short, this one's a must-play. City Smash 2 is a destruction simulator where you can wreak havoc on a city with all kinds of vehicles and weapons. At the beginning of the game, you can freely roam about the top of the map, whether in top-down or isometric view. On the right side, you can see all of the weaponry available. The first section of weapons includes a flying saucer, a tank, an airplane, and a helicopter. They all have different cameras. The tank may travel freely over the map, blasting shells and crushing cars, but the plane has a camera with zoom and infrared vision. From the plane, you can fire bursts of bullets or drop bombs. Another fun feature in City Smash 2 is the ability to generate natural disasters, such as earthquakes, tornadoes, or launching meteorites. It also has the option to generate black holes, launch nuclear bombs, or fire a laser beam from the sky to burn whatever you want. I've been playing this game for a while, but there's two features I wish that would be added. 1, more maps. It kind of gets boring that we only have 2 currently. 2, multiplayer mode. Overall, it's a great game. Stardew Valley is a different sort of game because of its range of diverse activities. At first, I focused on efficiency, trying to maximize my farm's productivity. Soon, I realized that the true magic of the game goes beyond farming. As I explored Pelican Town and the surrounding areas, I began to appreciate how the game's systems, farming, fishing, mining, and socializing, are linked. In the early stages, farming is slow, with your character working to plant crops, water them, and wait for harvest. This deliberate pace fits the narrative of escaping a soulless job for a simpler life. By summer, however, the world opens up and the tasks start to feel rewarding, whether it's fishing, exploring the mines, or upgrading tools. The blend of RPG elements, such as resource gathering and questing, keeps the gameplay fresh and exciting. Socializing with the townsfolk can make you feel simplistic at times. It is because relationships are mainly built through gift-giving and favors. Still, the characters are rich with stories and festivals and cutscenes. Despite a few rough edges, like the simplicity of romance mechanics, Stardew Valley's complex systems keep me coming back for more. Off the Road is a 3D open-world racing game. Here, you drive around a vast map and complete various missions to earn gold. This gold can be used to upgrade and customize your vehicle. You can also buy new ones. You can unlock vehicles by making in-app purchases, IAP, or collecting enough cards from the game's card packs. However, I hope they introduce additional maps soon. The amount of cards needed to unlock a new car is rather large, making the process feel tedious. Still, I strongly recommend the game as it has no forced ads. However, being offline might sometimes feel lonely. I understand that keeping the game updated is difficult, but I wish they could bring the offline world a little more to life. While the game's graphics and vehicle variety are its great qualities, the small area sizes can often distract you from the sense of open world exploration. If you can get beyond this shortcoming and accept mobile gaming in short bursts, I bet Off the Road is an excellent choice for you. If you've ever dreamed of causing chaos in a swimming pool or beach, Shark Rage is your game. The controls are smooth and easy to get the hang of. The physics-based animations make the shark feel surprisingly agile and powerful. The shark's movements are fluid and fun to control. The game's graphics, especially for a mobile title, are impressive. They added next-gen visuals with sharp details that make the environments feel real. The game features 3 modes: Tasks, Free Mode, and Rampage. Each offers you a different way to play. Tasks assign you with specific objectives, which can range from producing damage to escaping danger. Free Mode allows you to simply swim around and explore, whereas Rampage is where the real havoc occurs. Unleash your wrath and make the world your playground. Leveling up your shark and equipping it with various devices creates an enjoyable advancement system. This also allows you to customize your shark's skins and accessories. It's enthralling to see your shark mature as you complete tasks and enhance its powers. One State is a dynamic role-playing game. In this game, you can interact with over 500 other players simultaneously. You're constantly interacting with others, whether you're making friends, rivalries, or forging partnerships. The game gives you the freedom to choose your own path, and that's one of its strongest points. You are not restricted to a specific role or tale. You can choose to be a police officer, a racer, a criminal genius, or just an ordinary person trying to make it in the world. This level of versatility appeals to me, especially for long-term gaming. The racing mechanics are smooth and fun, and the competitive environment is engaging, so there's good news for those who appreciate high-speed racing. Furthermore, developing relationships is vital. It took me a lot to master the relationship strategy. It's not a game for everyone, I must say. If you're looking for a fast-paced action game without much depth, this might not be your cup of tea. However, if you're that challenge lover, don't hesitate to try. Gangstar Vegas is often compared to GTA. I've played very few games this good in the open-world crime genre. As a rising MMA star named Jason Malone, you get into the seedy underbelly of Las Vegas. You can complete missions, racing, and engage in street brawls. The story is nothing groundbreaking, but it works for the chaotic gameplay. The gameplay mechanics can be a mix of fun and frustration. While the world is huge and full of activities, the controls are clunky, especially while you're walking or in chase missions. On foot, the character movement can feel slippery. Gunplay and hand-to-hand combat are easy to pick up, and there's plenty of character customization and side activities like property management. The iOS users have a privilege in terms of the game's graphic experience, I must say. Do try your hands on it. Mad Out 2. Big City Online is another exciting GTA-inspired sandbox experience on mobile. It offers you a sprawling open world where you can live out your criminal fantasies. From the get-go, you control a low-level criminal trying to climb the underworld ladder. The game has a wide variety of missions to complete, but you'll start with basic tasks and gradually unlock more complex challenges as you progress. The city itself is massive. It comes with over 40 cars and a variety of weapons at your disposal. You can cause chaos in a variety of ways. However, the graphics are definitely a weak point. The 3D environment feels rough around the edges, and while the city is large and bustling, the visuals lack the polish you'd expect from other AAA sandbox games. The driving mechanics are great. The sheer size of the map means you'll always have something to explore. However, the graphics are definitely a weak point. I'd say the game may not bring anything revolutionary to the genre, but it is definitely a fun ride for fans of sandbox games. With Mad Out 2, we're at the end of our second video in the series, and I really feel that you're gonna find your kind of mighty game somewhere in here. Do hit the bell icon so you don't miss my last video of the series.